When the girl woke up, she found that her hair had grown to fill the entire room, and it was continuing to spread into the stairwell. Just earlier, she had freed the magical bird of the forest witch, and in retaliation the witch had cursed her so that her hair grew endlessly like vines. No matter if she tried cutting it with scissors or slicing it with a sickle, not a single strand would break. At this rate, it wouldn't be long before all her nutrients were drained, leaving her a long-haired mummified corpse. At that moment, a magical bird flew over to repay her for saving its life, telling them that deep in the forest lived a woodcutter who possessed a magical axe capable of cutting through anything in the world, including Bella's cursed hair. So they packed their things and prepared to set off. Before leaving, Jack wanted to eat an apple to fill his stomach, but the werewolf quickly snatched it away and threw it aside, warning him that this was Snow White's old home, and the apple was likely cursed by the witch into a poisoned apple. Not long after entering the forest, they ran into the witch hunter. Seeing Bella's unusually long hair, the hunter mistook her for a banshee and locked her in a cabin. Meanwhile, the werewolf and Jack, who had gotten separated, encountered the woodcutter at the center of the forest. However, to obtain the axe, they had to guess the woodcutter's name before he finished chopping his firewood. Jack guessed for a long time with no success, as the woodcutter had been living in seclusion for centuries. Left with no choice, they resorted to cheating and stole the axe. Though blind, the woodcutter had exceptionally sharp hearing and wouldn't tolerate them crossing a line. Just as he was about to finish chopping the last of the wood, a magical bird flew over. It found a clue on the woodcutter's hat and whispered it into Jack's ear. At the last second of the countdown, Jack guessed the woodcutter's name correctly. It was simply Woodcutter. The woodcutter honored his promise and handed over the axe. Meanwhile, the magical bird also found Bella and relayed the message to the werewolf and Jack, but as they circled beneath a giant tree, they couldn't find the entrance. Clearly, the witch hunter had hidden the door with magic. Jack suddenly had an idea to chop the tree open with the magical axe, but the werewolf warned that doing so would also kill Bella. Reluctantly, they came up with a solution that gave Bella a headache too. They would use her vine-like long hair as a rope ladder. The werewolf climbed up Bella's hair and rescued her. Just then, the hunter returned. Jack tried to sneak attack him from behind, but got his arm caught in the gate, turning the magical axe in his hand into useless iron. As the werewolf was about to be crushed by the hunter, Bella quickly grabbed the axe, but it could only cut wood, not people. At the moment the table split apart, the werewolf was also caught by a bear trap on the ground. He wanted to take the opportunity to finish off the hunter, but Bella refused to send him to heaven and spared his life. Then Bella used the magical axe to sever the witch's curse. Nearby, they also discovered the gnome monster, who had surprisingly exchanged a mirror for a sheep.